your 13 First Alert weather forecast.
Welcome back. The midweek got off to an active start along and south of I-90 this morning as a complex of rain and thunderstorms rolled out of northeastern Iowa. When I came into work around 2 a.m., we already had a couple severe thunderstorm warnings in parts of Iowa, and that also came with a few flash flood warnings. Thankfully, that complex stayed sub-severe while moving over the Coulee region, and since then, they have actually dried out. We're now seeing that activity further north across the Chippewa Valley on over into central Minnesota. So with that, we'll take a quick radar tour. We are tracking a couple cells of thunderstorms and rain, one of which is moving over far northern Clark County into far southern Taylor County. Another cell right over Neillsville at this hour. And we have more clusters of showers and thunderstorms over parts of Eau Claire and Chippewa counties and into our western counties as well. I do want to show you visible satellite just to give you a perspective on where we are as far as the cloud cover. Our southern areas now enjoying sunshine. That's where those temperatures are warming up very quickly. In addition, that's where we're seeing that instability start to increase, and that may play a role in severe weather later on today. Further north and west, though, that's where we have the cloud cover. I do think at some point we should see at least some peaks of sunshine. Now, to what extent remains to be seen, and we'll just have to watch that through the rest of the day. Our live Nicolay Bank Tower cam showing the gloomy conditions right here in the city. Our temperature at 78 degrees. We have a heat index value of 81, a south wind at 7 miles per hour. And yeah, it's pretty soupy out there. Our dew point right now in the mid 70s. Over southern Wisconsin, that's where those temperatures continue to warm through the 80s. We're now at 82 in Madison, 86 already in Prairie du Chien. Further north, those temperatures reside in the upper 70s, and we do have broad winds from the south-southwest. They are turning breezy, generally between 10 to 20 miles per hour, and this is going to be the name of the game through the rest of the day. The southerly flow helping to not only pump in warmer air, but a lot of that low-level moisture from the Gulf, and therefore those dew points throughout all the Badger State are mostly in the 70s, but we have an 80-degree dew point right now in Reedsburg. That is just downright disrespectful in my opinion. Further off to the west, we are tracking a cold front, and this is going to generate the lift necessary for more showers and thunderstorms through the afternoon and into tonight. And if this front is able to access any available instability in western Wisconsin, that's where we're going to have more of a concern for severe weather. In their latest update around 11 o'clock this morning, the Storm Prediction Center really has not changed too much. Most of western Wisconsin remains in a level 2 out of 5 slight risk for severe weather. The main concerns are going to be damaging winds and heavy rainfall, but if you live in our northern areas where that front is expected to lay out, that's where we could have an elevated concern of at least a few tornadoes. So your best course of action through the rest of today is going to be to stay weather aware and have a way to receive those weather warnings. Now, as I show you our forecast model, notice it has us dry right now. That is obviously not the case, as I showed you Doppler radar, and this is what we've been dealing with the past few days. Models have no clue on what's going on right now, and there's a lot of uncertainty heading through the rest of our Wednesday. So the best plan, again, is to just make sure you're keeping an eye on radar, as we're likely to see more rounds of showers and thunderstorms in the area, much the same case as we head through tonight. And I do think those chances keep up at least into the early half of tomorrow. From there, clouds going to give way to some sunshine. Will largely dry things out into tomorrow night, and we are looking at more in the way of sunshine as we head through the day on Friday. It is going to be a dry end to the work week. Now, I'm still forecasting a high temperature of 90 for us this afternoon, but that's going to be dependent on just how much sunshine we see. If we stay sucked in the clouds, then we are likely to underachieve on our high temperature. The next couple of days, we are going to be in the mid 80s. And then as we head into this weekend, temperatures are back close to 90 degrees, and that humidity is going to continue also. Today's Sunshine Award, brought to you by Furnish 123 and Mattress 123, goes to the 3rd floor post-surgical unit at Marshfield Hospital in Marshfield from Diana Potter. Diana writes, "In my 74 years, I have been in many hospitals for surgeries. I was recently in the Marshfield Hospital in Marshfield for yet another surgery. The gals that took care of me after surgery were the absolute best. My calls were answered in a reasonable time, and they made my 4-day stay actually fun. Thank you, all the gals on the 3rd floor that took care of me. If you would like to nominate someone for the Sunshine Award, send us an email or head to our website at weau.com.
So again, a lot to keep track of today.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, between the heat, the humidity, and of course that risk of severe weather, we've got a busy day ahead of us in the weather department.
All right, thanks, Derek.